Hi, and welcome to Alamance County Public Library's Notebook Paper Origami program. Today, we are going to be doing origami with notebook paper. You can use a lined piece of paper or a white sheet of paper that maybe some of your homework was on. As long as your parents and your teachers are okay with you using old homework, that's fine with me. My name is Miss Tampa. I'm from the Mebane Public Library. You may have seen me if you've ever come to any of the origami programs we have in-house. I'm very happy to be in your home today, and I hope that we'll have fun making this really cool airplane out of notebook paper. I adapted it from a couple of designs I found online, and I really like the results, and I wanted to share it with you. So go ahead and get your paper and come back to me, and we will fold this together. Okay, so we'll start with one piece of notebook paper. I am going to do this pattern upside down so that you will know how to do it right side up. So if you are looking at your paper, this should be your top and this should be your bottom. So hopefully these instructions will be pretty easy for you to follow. You'll start by folding your paper in half in sort of a hot dog fold. So the easiest way to do this is to line up your corners, and once you feel like they're lined up pretty well, I'm going to put my finger on that corner because it's lined up pretty well, and I'll put my finger on that corner and I'll hold it in place and smooth out my fold. And then open it. If you've smoothed out your fold really nicely and sharply, you'll have a line here. You're going to use this as a guideline for your next fold. Your next fold, you'll take this corner and sort of fold it cat-a-corner to that inside line. It doesn't matter exactly where it lands, it's just important that it's sort of a catty corner fold. And then you'll flatten out that fold, make it a nice sharp crease. And now you'll notice that you have one triangle here and then one triangle here. That's how you'll know that you did it right. Now, the other side will be really easy because you'll just take this corner here and pull it over to meet that other corner and then fold it. We're creating a symmetrical pattern, so they should look the same on both sides. That's what symmetry means. All right, so now that you've got these two folds, we're going to use this edge that you've created here. We're going to take this edge and move it parallel to this middle line that we've created here. I'll show you what that means. So a parallel line is just a line that runs right beside another line. So I'm not going to touch that edge to this line. I'm going to run it side by side, leaving a little gap that's about the size of my pinky. And then once I have that down, I'm going to flatten that fold and sharpen the crease. Now you'll do the exact same thing on the other side. Take this edge and bring it toward this guideline in the middle, running parallel to that guideline in the middle. Leave a room for a tiny pinky, and then flatten out your fold and sharpen your crease. All right, so that's what you should have so far. If you ever need to pause, you can, so you can catch up. the next fold, we're going to take this little top edge, and fold it down. Not all the way to the bottom, not to that bottom line all the way, just above that bottom line. I'll say maybe the size of my thumb. Now fold it down and press that crease down. Now that you've pressed that crease down, made it nice and sharp, let's fold this in half. I'm going to fold it in half and press that crease down so we have a nice guideline again. We've done a lot of folding, so our guideline's a little muddled. So now we have a very clear guideline again. We'll take this edge and bring it down to our center line by folding this corner over. We'll fold this corner over and have that edge touch our middle guideline. Now at this point, it's going to be a little tougher to fold because you've got a lot of paper piled on top of paper with all those folds you've done so far. But it's fine. If it gets a little lumpy, don't worry about it. It will still fly really great. So now that you've got that fold, you've got that edge to this edge, you'll do the same on this side. Take this corner, fold it down, and bring this edge to the middle line. And you'll see that mine is not exact. Yours does not have to be exact either. All right, so press, press, press. Make sure those creases are nice and sharp. The sharper they are, the better your airplane will stay together when you're flying it. Okay, as you can see, I've got some crooked places on my airplane. That is fine. As you do this pattern more and more, you can perfect it. But for now, we are going to turn our paper airplane over and then fold it in half again. All right, we're almost done. Turn your paper airplane this way. And do you see this line right here? Or this edge right here? We're going to take this edge and fold it down to meet this edge. So we're taking this edge and we're folding it down to meet this edge. One wing, not both, just one wing on one side. That's what we're creating, by the way, wings. All right, now that you've got your edges lined up, press your fold down, make sure that crease is nice and sharp. Now, turn it over and do the same thing on the other side. Once again, we are using symmetry. All right. So, if you've done all that, you should be able to pick up your airplane, tuck the wings up a little bit, and it is ready to fly. Hope you can see that. It doesn't look like much, but it actually flies pretty well. Let's try it out. So how did that go for everybody? I hope you all managed to make it. I had a lot of fun showing you. If you haven't tried to fly it yet, it's a good time right now to try it. Let's do it together. Ready? 1, 2, 3. It's really fast. I love that plane. So I'm going to do this again in a couple of weeks. If you have any ideas of what I could teach you to make out of notebook paper, drop it in the comments below. I'm like a YouTuber now. Yeah, let us know what you'd like to learn to make, and I'll see what I can do, and I'll share it with you in a couple of weeks. See you later. Bye.